Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. All right, before we start this class today, I will check your attendance first. Richard, Dennis, Nika, Lily, Benny, Louis. All right, everyone, all of you is present today in this morning class. Okay, before we going to the topic today, going to the material today, I will give the picture, or probably this is the emoticon, and then I want you to guess what this emoticon means about. All right, I will show you the picture or this emoticon. This is probably you familiar with this emoticon. You always use this emoticon in a one-off application that is a WhatsApp. So I will give you two clues. The first clue is this emoticon, this picture, is related to our topic today. Second clue is this emoticon have two meanings. Remember, this emoticon have two meanings. All right. If you want to answer, please raise your hand. All right, that is thank you and sorry. Okay, I will save your answer. Anyone? All right, Richard. Sorry and thank you. I will save your answer. Okay, anyone else? Yes, Elsa. Sorry and thank you. I will save your answer. One more. Lily, yes. Thank you and sorry. I will save your answer. Okay, everyone. Your answer, guess this emoticon is correct. This emoticon means about thank you and sorry. So our topic today is about expressing thanking and apologizing. Okay, before we go to the expressing thanking and apologizing, what is it about? What the example of expressing thanking and apologizing? I want you tell to me, what do you know about expressing thanking and apologizing? What do you familiar with the expressing thanking and apologizing? If you want to answer, please raise your hand. All right, Lily. Thank you. Great, Lily. Thank you is one of the expressing thanking. Anyone? All right, Richard. I'm so sorry. Great, Richard. This is also one of the expressing apologizing. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Benny. Thank you very much. Great, Benny. This is also one of the expressing thanking. Okay, one more. All right. Louis. Great, Louis. I do apologize. This is also one of expressing of apologizing. All right, I will give you the explanation about expressing thanking and apologizing. So we go into the next slide. First, I will explain about expressing thanking. Thanking means to thank or say thank you to others who have helped or helped us. For example, we ask to our friend to help us, and then we say to our friends, thank you. So that is means about expressing thanking. And then we go into the next slide. Expressing apologizing. Apologizing means apologize for mistakes to others. In other words, apologizing can mean regretting what has been done. For example, If you do a mistake to someone and then you say sorry, or you say apologize to someone, or maybe you feel regret after you have been something or something else, and then you say sorry or you say apologize. So that means about expressing apologizing. All right, we go to the next slide. I will give you the example of expressing thanking and apologizing. But first, I will give you the example of expressing thanking. You can see in the screen, there is so many expressing a thanking that probably you can apply to a daily life, or probably you can apply when you talk with your friend, your family, and so on. First, we can see thank you or thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I am grateful for blah, blah, blah. So in this expressing, you can add some words to complete this expressing thanking. And then another example, I want to thank you for you to help me. I really appreciate your kindness. You have been really helpful for me. I just can't thank you enough. It means a lot for me. I can repay you for what you've done. So this is the example of expressing thanking. For example, using this expressing thanking in a daily life, or when you want to talk, or you want to say thank you to others. You want to ask your sister to take your pencil on the table, and then your sister take it, the pencil, and give it to you, and then you will say to your sister, thank you for helping me. So that's one of the example using expressing thanking in a daily life. And then what's the response after you say thank you, after you say expressing thanking? In the screen, you can see there's so many responses. You can say, my pleasure, you're welcome, no problem, I'm glad that I can help you, don't mention it, forget it. That's what friends are. It's all right, it's nothing. And the last but not least, that's okay. So that's the example of expressing thanking. We're going to the next slide. We're going to the example of expressing apologizing. The same like the example of expressing thanking, there's so many expressing apologizing that we can apply in the daily life, or we want say apologize to other people. For example, the first is sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm terrible sorry. Sorry, it was my fault. I'm really sorry. I do apologize for blah, blah, blah. Please forgive me for blah, blah, blah. So this example of expressing apologizing, you can add some words, and then after you add some words, you can complete this expressing apologizing. And next, please accept my apology. Pardon me for blah, blah, blah. You can add some words. Next, I apologize for my attitude. Sorry, please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have do that. And the last is I am ashamed for what I have done. Please forgive me. The example of expressing apologizing in a daily life. For example, your friend invite you to his or her party, but you cannot come to his or her party. So you have to say sorry. You have to say apologies to your friends. You can say, I do apologize, or maybe I'm so sorry I cannot come to your party because I have to go to my grandma's house. So that's the example using expressing and apologizing in a daily life. What the responses after you say expressing, apologizing? You can respond, it's fine, it's all right, it's okay, and also that's fine, that's okay, that's all right, forget it, don't worry about it, it doesn't matter, don't mention it, don't apologize, never mind. So that's the example of expressing apologizing. All right. Um, Next, I want you to make two sentences. One sentence about expressing a thinking, and one sentence about expressing apologizing. All right, I will give you 2 minutes to make two sentences. You can start right now. Have you done? Great. I will choose three students to read the sentences that you make it before. I want Richard. Good job, Richard. That is a good sentences. You applied you applied thank you in your sentence of expressing thanking, and for expressing apologizing, you used I'm sorry. All right, next, Lily. Great, Lily. That is a good sentences you make about expressing thanking and apologizing. Okay, last, Benny. Good job, Benny. That is a good sentences. For sentences of expressing thank you, you use thank you very much. And for the sentences expressing apologizing, you use sorry, it was my fault. All right, good job, everyone. For your sentences, for you make it sentences. All right, we go to the next slide. I will give you the example of dialogue that show expressing of thinking and apologizing. So I have two dialogues, and then that dialogue show about expressing of thinking and apologizing. But first, I will show you about dialogue one of expressing thinking. All right, everyone, you can see this dialogue and then you read. I will give you 2 minutes to read this dialogue, and then please identify what expressing thinking that apply in this dialogue. All right, have you done? Great. Okay, I want I want everyone please identify what the expressing thinking. Okay, if you want to answer, please raise your hand. All right, Mika. Great, Mika. That's correct. In this dialogue one, the expressing thinking that apply is thanks a lot for this amazing party. Okay, we going to the dialogue two of expressing apologizing. In dialogue two, we have I have a short dialogues, and then the same like before. You can see and then read this dialogue. I will give you 2 minutes to read this dialogue, and then please identify what expressing apologizing that applied in this dialogue. All right, have you done, everyone? Great. So what the expressing apologizing that apply in this dialogue? If you want to answer, please raise your hand. Okay, Dennis. Great, Dennis. In this dialogue, the second dialogue, expressing apologizing that apply is pardon me for being late to work. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I have an exercise for you. And the instruction is after you got the explanation and the information about expressing thanking and apologizing, please make 2 short dialogue. The first dialogue, short dialogue, you make it about expressing thanking, and the second dialogue, you make a short dialogue about expressing apologizing. You can choose. You can use the example of expressing thanking and apologizing that I show you before. You can choose which one do you want to apply into your short dialogue. And please submit this exercise to WhatsApp group until tomorrow. So we have learned today about expressing thanking and apologizing. Expressing thanking and apologizing. Expressing thanking is the expression that we say thank you to other people, and for expressing apologizing is expression that we have to apologize if we do a mistakes. And then what the example of expressing thanking and apologizing? Great, everyone. The example of expressing thanking, for example, thank you very much, thank you so much. I appreciate for your kindness and so on. And the example of expressing apologizing, for example, I'm sorry, I do apologize, please forgive me for my fault, and so on. So that's the topic that we have that we learned today, and so that's all the meeting today. Thank you very much for your attending. Thank you very much for your answer. Thank you very much for your participation. I appreciate all of you all. Don't forget to submit your exercise, and see you in the next class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Have a great day.